Okay, folks, we got something to do today. I just have not been in like the best mood. Like, I don't know. You think it's the weather? I think maybe it's the weather. It's been like 50 degrees in the morning and it's not going to get any warmer at this point, right? But then it gets to be like 80 in the afternoon and it's like, ugh. But anyway, today I want to go over or try out the Crafter's Companion layering stamps. Now, when these came out, I think now, even if you want them original price or like, you know what I'm saying, for what they go for, I think they want $15.99. Am I wrong on that? It might be a little higher. Anyway, the ones I do have, I ordered from, one set I ordered from HSN, one set I ordered from Crafter's Companion because they had like a buy one, get one half price or some kind of deal on them, on everything on the website. So that's kind of when I took advantage. But then I ordered this one by itself because I just thought it was so cute and it was brand new. And I think I paid the full price, like I said, but with my 20% discount. And then like weeks later, it was on sale for $8. So keep an eye out for the sales. Like this one is not a Christmas stamp. It's just really cute. I love this one. This one's called Bees in the Border. I don't think I'm gonna try this one today because I want to do the gingerbread one, but they all work the same, right? So it's just layering stamp. There's 3 large stamps that you're gonna layer over each other. This is kind of why they want you to purchase or say that you should use their quick dry inks. They do have pictures here or like samples of what colors you might want to use. It doesn't have the sample name. Now, I don't know if on the inside when we open it, it'll say, oh, maybe you want to use these colors, but it just says, for us results, recommend use 3 colored ink pads, but it doesn't tell you the color name. So that's Bees in the Border. This one's Jolly Gingerbread, which we are going to use today. I just think that is too adorable. And it kind of has like, I guess it's supposed to have like a 3D look. I don't know. Winter Pine is really pretty too, and this one's kind of interesting because it has the pine cones, it has like a background, then like more shadow or more shading on the pine cones. So those are the 3 layers. This one's Snowflake Medley, which is just really pretty. It has a whole background, which is interesting, like this blue that you see comes from the stamp. And then 2 other, you know, accent layers that go on top. And then Beautiful Baubles, which is also very cute because it has the different stripes. So you really have to pay attention to what you want to do as far as layering this one up, because obviously the colors will have to do with what layers the little stripes, you know, and stuff go. So it's really cute. I like that one. That one's probably a little more technical, if you will. So I have this guy. The other thing I want to mention is obviously, I don't think it's huge, but you are going to need a larger stamp press or however you want to do it. I like this packaging. Look how easy that was to open. The other day when I opened those, their new double-sided boxes, it was tough to get out. And even Sarah actually on HSN, when she went to open it, she's like, oh, this is really, she's like, we have new packaging, maybe it's too good. And I'm like, yeah, it is, because it was kind of a pain. And then you end up kind of tearing it, unless you cut it, I guess. So our 3 layers are here. Okay, well, that just ripped off of there. Okay, and they are 3 3/4 inches by 5.5. So I don't know if they're going to go to the very edge. It looks like it does. And oh, the other thing about talking about edges is that Sarah, and I didn't notice it until later when she said, I'm like, oh, you know what? That's really cool. They are made in a way that you can continue stamping it left to right, up and down, and it continues. So the little top of his hat is right here, because the way this guy ends, the little top of his hat's missing. So if you wanted to keep stamping, the top of the bubble or the ornament is right here and the bottom is here. And on the left and right too, you can see that the ornament's here and it's facing down a little bit. And here's the other part of the ornament. So if you continue stamping this way or this way, it will, you can make more than just a little piece like this, right? So I thought that was really great because they didn't have to do a detail like that. I mean, they could have just left it alone and kept moving on, right? But I think that's really cool. So we have, it seems like it makes a standard A2 size card basically is what it is, but like I said, you can add them on, and maybe we'll try that just to see how easy or difficult that might be. So you do need a larger plate. Obviously we all have precision presses or stamping tools or whatever. This one, I just went to grab the ones I normally keep together, the larger ones, and I keep them all together. Like this one here I had gotten from, I don't know, from a stamp expo one time that I went to, the scrapbook, why is that? I can't remember. Scrapbook Expo. What's it called? Anyway, they have them all over the U.S. and I used to go to like every single one in California. And then when I lived in Georgia, I went to the one that supposedly was in Atlanta, but it wasn't in Atlanta. It was like in, oh, what's the name of the town? Something with a D. Near Atlanta, but it's not Atlanta. Okay. And then there was an Orlando one in Florida, so I've been to those too. So that was really fun. But so we have these guys. Decatur? No, not Decatur. Or I can't remember the name. Who cares? So I think it was like buy 3 of the large background stamps and you got the press for free. This happens to be a Heidi Swapp one, I think. But I was like, oh, cool, because back in the day, I think they wanted like 20 bucks for this press. I don't even know who this is. What is this? Impression Obsession. I don't even know if they're still in business. Impression dash Obsession, but these are thick rubber stamps that were a whole background. So I've never even used them. You see that? Look how cute. Oh my gosh, you know what? I wanted the flower background stamp that Crafter's Companion just put out, that big, huge one. And I don't make projects that big, but I thought I really want that one. But look at this. I mean, this is basically the same thing. And this is a pretty good size. I think it's a 6-inch square or so. So I have that one. I have this one here. This is from Dinkadoo or whatever it's called. And this one's kind of interesting. It's weird. It's kind of like empty back here. So I guess that's how you hold it. But obviously you put your stamps on this side. And then I have this old school, my favorite. I love it. I don't know if they still sell it. I hope they do. It's the Fiskars one. This is old school. Do you guys remember? And all the different moves, like I would lose these little sponges. They'd fall off. Look at this one just fell off right now. So I'm going to glue it down with some of this. And this is probably the one I'm going to use today. With care. If I use this one, I might just use the opposite side because it does move, right? With this, it kind of moves a little bit. You're not going to really get a layering and have it perfect. So I think what I might do is put the layering stamp on this side and just eyeball it so that I can see it better than having this shift on me, all right? So that's probably the one I'm going to use. There's plenty, obviously everyone has different stamping type thing. The reason I'm showing you, because I just want you to see what you might need. And I'm going to use the white stamping card from Crafter's Companion because the last time I used it, I love this paper. It's awesome. They don't sell it for super expensive, especially when they have little sales here and there. So this happens to be a 60 sheet pack. And it is a 4 size, so it's a little different size than what we're used to. So I have my paper here, and then for the inks, I have, like I said, it doesn't say exactly the names of what you should use. So I have Chinese red, which is their typical, like their deepest red. Actually, I don't know if this is the deepest red. In the kit of the reds, the quick dry, I think there's a deeper one, as you can see on this thing. I think the one that we're looking at is more like the middle shade. Oh, there goes my dryer, and it's going to keep doing that. Bosch dryer. It does not be quiet. Like, it'll go off for an hour every couple minutes. And then the browns, right? So this is the brown kit. It includes Friar Brown, Sandstorm, and Seal Brown. And I believe they go in this order. So Sandstorm is the lightest, but I don't know if it wants it to be that light. And then Friar Brown's the middle, and then the darkest one is Seal Brown. So I was looking at the picture, and I can't really tell which one they want. So what I'll do is I'll pick I've never used them. Oh, you hear it? And it's like every 30 seconds or a minute. It's so annoying. I'll go do that right now. See, it looks like Sandstorm, but then maybe it's the deeper brown, the darkest. I don't know. So we'll open it up, and we'll figure that out, and we'll get to stamping. Okay, well, let's get an idea of what these look like. So the lightest one is Sandstorm. I'm going to put it on the very edge of my paper because, I don't know, why not? Okay, it's a little darker than what, obviously, the representation here is. And then we have Friar Brown. And then we have the darkest one, which is Seal Brown. Ooh, that's really dark. But that kind of looks like what they used. I don't know. So I guess you can layer it up however you like. You want your cookies a little more brown. And gingerbread is a little more brown, isn't it? Okay, let me see what they have here. What do you guys think? I was trying to watch their video to see which color they use, but they never tell you the names. They just like stamp and then move on. I mean, it could be either one of these, only because, I don't know, it's a little more reddish. Okay, we'll just use the dark brown and the darkest brown, why not? So not Sandstorm. So I'm gonna use Friar Brown and Seal Brown. Sorry, I was trying to read it. I'm like, what is that? I was reading this Robin Brown or something, I don't know. All right, so we're gonna use those. And it says number 1 is on the front of the packaging. On the back, they're kind of showing you the different combinations if you just want to use a couple of them or, you know, instead of all 3. So number 1 is the light purple. I don't know what I was going to do. I was going to put this paper on the floor for some reason, but I need it up here. And this stamping platform might be too big anyway, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this so that way my paper is always okay and maybe I can layer it without... Again, you can use a precision press or something like that where you know exactly where your stamping is going to be fine. So I'll put my paper there. Okay, again, number 1 is this one. And this is number 3. And it has the number on there. I don't know if you can see that. This one's hard to tell. It says 1, 2, you can see the 2 clearly, and 3. So number 1, I'm assuming, is the, what is this? Hold on. 1, I'm trying to see which one. This is so weird. Okay, so number 2 is the one that actually needs to be red. Trying to see this. And number 1, okay. So number 1 should be the lightest brown color. Number 2 should be the red color, and number 3 should be the darkest brown color. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is really stuck on here. I believe, look at this thing. It totally curled up. I believe this is meant to be the, it's polymer, like the good photopolymer stamps. And what I'm going to do here, actually, is I think it's going to be more important how I put it on here than anything else. Like I said, I want to do it upside down. No, I don't. Nope. No, I don't, because there's a bump here. I can't get it flat enough. So we're going to use this side, and we'll cross our fingers. And I'm trying to see where I want to line this up. Okay, I'm lining it up 3 over and 2 in on this bottom corner. All right, 3 up, 2 in. I don't know if that's going to matter. I'm probably going to have to eyeball most of this. And then I said this first one has to be, what? The lighter brown? Yeah. So I'm taking this to the stamp pad. This is, again, their quick dry inks. And this one's not going to matter where I stamp it because we're just going to copy whatever I do with this situation. I'm lining up my paper with the very bottom edge, and then side to side we'll see. So there's that. I tell you, it wants to move a little bit because of that sponginess. Aw, pretty good. It's okay, right? Alright, now we're going to take this off and go into the red. And of course we want to wash this. I was thinking about, maybe should I do the side stamp that we wanted? This drives me nuts. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a stamping on this side so we can see how it connects. So it really means I'm going to ink up with Friar Brown on this side here. Really just this one side. And then again, ooh, Lord, this is something. I don't know if I'm doing this perfectly straight, but at the same time, that's okay. We're just trying it out. Look at that. That's not bad, huh? Yeah, my cookie looks a little funky, but not bad. And actually, I didn't even see the whole cookie. Like, it's like a cute little star. Okay, so I'm going to remove this piece. This is really stuck down. It's like ridiculous stuck down. Okay, I don't know where to put this so I don't get things dirty. I'm just going to throw it on the floor. All right, next layer is number 2, and this one, again, should be red. I probably already forgot how I stamped this if it was... Oh my gosh, these are really, really stuck on here. All right. Let's bring this back over here, and I had lined it up this way, right? And 2 in and 3 up is what I did. I don't think that really matters anymore. Like I said, I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. I just want to make sure that it's straight. Okay, so now we're going in, and I didn't clean this off. It is sticky, but this stuff is sticky too, so. And again, it's the quick drying ink. It's not gonna be dry here. Like if I touch this, it's gonna come off on my finger. But the reason it's quick dry is once it hits your paper or whatever surface you're putting it on, it's dry. Okay, moment of truth. I'm gonna try to be still. I'm gonna stand up, look down on this. And I lined up with the very bottom of my paper here, but this way is where... Okay, I'm going to go for it, but I don't know if this is exactly where it needs to be. It looks pretty good. I do kind of like this Fiskars thing because, like, as I'm coming closer and closer, I can kind of fidget with it if I need to move the sponge, you know? Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna do this other side and I'll come back and do the darkest because you don't, I mean, I'm just gonna line it up again. I'll be right back. Guys, not bad. I kind of left it off over here, but it would have been fine if I had pressed it down. Look at that. That's pretty good. It was not hard to align, but again, if you have a stamping tool, it'd be even better. I did kind of overlap the red just a little bit there, but not bad. And then the last one, number 3 here, try to get it off of this thing, is our darkest brown, which is seal brown. Gosh, this thing. Okay, and what did I do? All right, darkest brown. I got that all done there. And again, I lined it up with the bottom of my paper, but then I had to go left and right. Right here. Ooh, it's kind of hard to tell where this is supposed to go. This is way past. Oh, you know, I probably lined it up differently. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Ooh. See, as I get closer, I can kind of see a little better where it might supposed to be, and I can fidget with that a little bit. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's kind of way over here. And then it looks almost black. I don't know. I probably should have gone the lighter and then the darker, or maybe a different brown. I think this is the only darkest brown they have, though. All right. Well, I'm going to stamp over this other side here, and then let's see what we think of it. So I just took that off. I don't know what to do with this thing. I'm going to throw it here. And again, it dries super fast. Like, so that part's fine. Stamping paper is great. I really like it a lot. And it's pretty cute. I mean, obviously you need to really line it up, but other than that, I mean, they make it so that it's pretty easy. I think it's adorable. Now the ink, I always see like a little bit of like texture to it. It's not just completely flat. You know what I'm saying? But again, maybe I just need to stamp a little more or ink it up a little more, but that's pretty good. And I do like the way it tessellates is the word that they use, that it continues on, so I can continue it this other way, and that's really cute. So I like it. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely keep an eye out. I'm sure they're gonna have more sales on it because you know, as it approaches Christmas time and things. So now, you know, I only did a little more piece here, but this would be a really cute background and build up your little card or whatever, or just on a page. I think it's really cute, and I think it was pretty easy to use. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.